You know what? Many people know what the word boundaries mean, but they have no idea what boundaries are. This morning we discussed how to set healthy boundaries in our Girl Talk segment. It's difficult to set them.
Is it?
Yes. Boundaries
or does it depend on who you're setting them with?
It depends on you who is setting the boundaries. Because I find that part of setting boundaries is you have to make a decision that it's healthy for me.
Which is going to hurt some people's feelings.
Yes.
Copy that.
Yes.
Okay.
And every time you set the boundaries and people don't want to respect it, and you feel the need to, okay, you know, let me just forget that I set this boundary this one time because this person feel hurt. Oh, I'm going to because this person feel hurt. Because you see them boundary there? This year now I'm no boundary. You're up on TV. What you do? How do that?
Right? You know what though? Boundary setting is crucial. It's crucial for your mental health, for your sanity, for your peace of mind. And as you go up in age, I've read, these things become very much more important.
Boundary important.
Yes, yes. But if you start early, then you don't run into some of the problems that you. I have people walking around sick now and have issues and so.
Set boundaries.
Never set boundaries. Boundaries with your colleagues, boundaries with your family, boundaries with your friends.
And it have to be real boundaries, you know, Simone.
Like a line of.
You can wake up and say, you know, this is my boundary. And then somebody has step over the boundary and you say, oh my God, they're not respecting the boundary. But you have to literally say, okay. And I mean, listen, it took me a long while to learn it. And I still haven't perfected it. But you have to literally say, all right, now make we talk about some boundaries. Because you. And if them still not listen, you have to put action the boundary now. Action it.
And you're right, it can be very uncomfortable to do, but it's necessary.
If you follow people, them send you work email on WhatsApp till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then one day I said, hold on a moment, I'm working 24 hours for the day. So a certain time.
Because you get an email at 3 o'clock though, don't mean you have to answer it, you know.
No, right, but I mean it come in.
Because some of these
I'm saying that's the boundary you have to set.
Correct.
No, because once it's work, it come in and you say, listen, somebody sent me an email at 10 p.m. And when I went to work, 8 o'clock in the morning, they said, do you have the report? And I said, huh?
A sleep report?
And they said, I wrote to you last night to say I needed the report 8 o'clock this morning. And I said, oh. I thought you were being sarcastic. I didn't know you were being serious. You wrote me at 10 p.m. to say you wanted something at 8 this morning.
Them should have dreamed me instead because you were sleeping.
I say, you serious? Maybe that's why I'm not work there again.
Sure. Craziness. Well, when you understand how to set and maintain healthy boundaries, you avoid feelings of resentment, disappointment, and anger that build up when limits have been pushed. Father in heaven, that is so true. A person with healthy boundaries understands that making their expectations clear helps in 2 ways. One, it establishes what behavior you will accept, because what you accept is what will continue.
Correct.
Because you train people how to treat you.
Yeah.
And what's the next one?
And
it establishes what behavior other people can expect from you. It's true. So boundaries go both ways.
Both ways.
All right.
Both ways. So there are 4 different types of boundaries. The one that's the most obvious is the physical boundary. I find people don't respect physical boundary in Jamaica. Like you would be at a counter and someone is serving you, and the next thing you know, somebody just walk up. You have that? Or
in front of you.
Or they want to cash something and you're like, you never see me stand up right as a
regular.
That where your boundaries. This not work for me.
But also just general physical space, like you're in a line and somebody couch up right under you and you're trying to say, can you give me a little room?
Yeah.
That happened to me in the supermarket. And the man wanted to curse me and I was like, Thankfully, there were other people in the line who were like, come off the lady tail. Come off the lady tail. Like literally. No, cannot be do.
People's body, people's privacy.
Yeah, all up in your face, you know, boundaries are healthy.
Them people that when you're there, your office or work on your desk and them just come sit down in front of you. Which which is okay every now and then, but every day you just come sit down. Me have do the boss work or something confidential. And you just come in and just sit down in front of me. Me have to shut down the computer screen now because this not supposed to be something where you look on.
Also, though, Harris, we have this thing of hugging.
Yeah.
And hi, how you doing? Kissing. Good intentions, but some often unwanted.
Yeah.
Do not just step into somebody's space and touch them because personal touch is personal. And somebody may be afraid to say, oh, this makes me uncomfortable. Some people say, can I give you a hug or can I? Which is the right way. But don't just walk up and...
Well, if you say, can I may say, touch me.
Respect.
No, it's not COVID time. I say, touch me. And I say, people like, you don't want to hug me. I say, touch me, no, COVID, no. Yeah. Intellectual boundaries. It concerns your thoughts and beliefs. Oh my gosh, yes. They are not respected when someone dismisses another person's ideas and opinions. We can disagree about an idea or an opinion, but respect it. It's respect it. When I respect people's idea and opinion. That's why we have so much conflict going on in Jamaica right now.
And if you can't find the person respecting your thoughts or your opinions, then you draw a boundary and say, we cannot talk about this again. Mm-hmm. If you even think it in your mind. Yeah, we can't. Because when the disrespect becomes rampant, you know, there are certain issues that evoke a lot of emotion. Politics, religion, lots of other things. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to get drawn into a kias over it, it really is not worth it emotionally for you. So, again, you draw that line.
And I find part of that is you say something, a lot of people say something and people say, you know, what you said was offensive to me. And the response is almost like, I don't care if you're offended or I see a thin skin or whatever it is. The person said them offended, that are them feelings. So you have to say, okay, which is emotional, which is what we're getting to next. Mm-hmm. But you have to respect it, Simone. So physical, intellectual, I leap to emotional, which is the person's feelings. You might not feel comfortable sharing your feelings about everything with a friend or partner. Instead, you prefer to share gradually or over time. Mm-hmm. Or once I tell you that's what it is, you know, I said that's a boundary for me, you know. When you say that, I feel disrespected. Don't keep saying it then if I tell you I feel disrespected.
Or you share something and then take it flung back into your face because you shared something. Yeah. Or they want you to share something that you are not comfortable sharing. Mm-hmm. And you say, I'm not comfortable talking about that. And they prod. So why you can't just tell me that? Respect people's boundaries. If they're not comfortable sharing at that point in time, they're not comfortable sharing at that point in time.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
We for a long time on this show would talk about people approaching people and commenting on how they look, however. And I remember we did a recording right here, and there was a lady who came, and at the end of it, she just walked up to me, and she just hugged me, and she started crying. So I just let her cry, and then when she was done, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said she just wanted to thank us for always advocating the idea. Don't just talk about people's, because she had fibroids. Mm-hmm. And because she had fibroids, she had a swollen tummy. Mm-hmm. And she said every time she would see people, they would make a comment about her tummy. And she said, she just kind of just emptied herself when she came here. She just couldn't take no more. So sometimes we see people, and we have to respect people's emotional boundaries. A lot of this violence we're seeing, we're crossing some boundaries. The response is not right. But sometimes we poke, and people just become so overwhelmed that they respond in a way that they want you to understand that, hear me, I want you to hear me. And maybe physically is how you're going to hear me. So we have to be careful about those types of boundaries.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Financial is the final one. How much of your money can you really give away?
Give away?
We want to get some.
What's a boundary? fainted.
If you like to save money, not spend it on trendy fashions, you might not want to loan money to a friend who does.
If you loan money to a friend, just give them.
Me say me tired to go up on social media and see people say, why did I lend so-and-so my money and they promised to give me back in 1 month and it's been 6. And when I ask them, rudeness, you know?
People catch me.
Even look at humility.
They say them not catch me.
Can borrow me.
And them catch me slowly, you know, like them say, if you give me this, you can give me this and me give it back. Me not expect to get it back, you know, but me get it back. And me say, okay, it's a person of them word. Then the money go up a little more. If you give me this, month 10 me give it back. Month 10 me see it come back. Me say, okay, good. This is a long can. Them catch me, you know. Then them ask me if you have money. I say, you know how me stay there, like, you're going to get it back next month. Last person will tell me so. When me ask them, somebody say, you never know them migrate.
What? What? Will you get it back in US dollar that night?
Me know which one they gone.
Drop off the face of the earth.
I could have looked month until a week. 3 months and pass, and me I say, oh, me not. Don't know how much money. And me I say, what do you know?
So why Spanish don't find that so
Simone, and you see that is crossing an emotional boundary.
No, for
right
sure.
There, so no.
But beyond financial, can you need back your money?
Oh, you mean?
Stress out,
and you
right
every
out.
month and I say, no, it's going to come. It not come. And you say, okay, normally them give me back, so something must come up.
Well, that is
but
when...
why them not say something? Because it's go awkward now for me come to you and say, remember, Mom?
Yeah.
Well, when the 3rd month come and I say, no, this is about awkward, you know. Me I go to them and say, you remember say, I have my money? When I go, I look at me and say, have you seen so-and-so? And them say, he migrated last month.
At that point, no, you go to a friend and you said, hi, can I borrow so-and-so?
The person I watch One Spot Media, wherever they are, and them say, oh God, that's true. Me really forgive that daily our money and give me back my money.
Maybe they use your money to pay for the subscription.
And them something make people not help people. Why someone joke me emotional boundary this morning? God,
it wasn't me, it was Kayan. If you have healthy boundaries, you might share information personally, appropriately, so that's not too much or too little. Understand your personal needs and you want people to know how you communicate them. You value your own opinions and you accept when others tell you no. Accept when others tell you no. And you have to be able to tell other people.
No, and there's something there now. Me tell people, me have 50. Me tell people, no. We go out and me say, me not have it, you know. So we're going there. And this way I work with. And then you're going there and you take up the top shelf. Your hand going to stay up there.
In Jesus' name. It's a glory.
If it come down, it's not my financial, but me like that girl talk. Me learn a new phrase. When people say, hello, you are crossing my financial boundary. Don't do that. I like it. Thank you, producer.
Woo! Me love it.
That's it for a girl talk for this week.
It sure is.